What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video today, and in this video we are doing the 27th installment of Retro Reviews. Today we're going to be reviewing my NG Models 1 to 400 scale TWA Lockheed L-1011-1 Tristar in the Twin Globes livery. In celebration of Airliners International, starting today, June 26th of 2024, we're going to be taking a look at a TWA model since Airliners International is in Kansas City, which used to be TWA's main headquarters. So I picked up this model in 2022, so this is a fairly new model in my collection, but quite frankly, I don't have too many old TWA models that I've had in my collection for a long time that I could take a look at, and I figured this TWA Tristar would be the best example because this is the only Tristar I have in my collection right now. Hopefully that changes by the time this video comes out, or maybe a couple of days after this video comes out. Fingers crossed that I find a Tristar of some kind, maybe a Delta, because that is my main goal with this convention. Find a Delta L-1011 Tristar. So if you're watching this video in Kansas City, please help me find a Delta Tristar. Would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much in advance. But anywho, let's get back to the topic at hand with this lovely Delta, or TWA Tristar. Now I got Delta on my mind. Again, this is the first NG on this series. Very happy to have it. And the box is a little dirty on the front. Let me give that a little clean there. There we go. That's looking a little better. We've got Lockheed L-1011-1 up here on the top. So this is a -1 variant. We've got L-1011 Tristar logo there. Image of the plane, a beautiful TWA logo here. And it looks like they have part of what I believe to be, yes, this is the cheat line embedded on the box here. And then you have the TWA Twin Globes logo back there, kind of faded. Then we have the logo. Registration is November 41012. And then we've got the NG logo, 1 to 400 scale collectible models, die-cast metal. Bottom of the box, we've got the aircraft logo, NG logo, image of the plane, and the registration of November 41012. Honor number on this is 31028. Then we have image of the plane, or image of the aircraft logo, NG logo, TWA logo, and then the 1 to 400 scale collectible models, die-cast metal. Aircraft logo, and then, oh yeah, this is the same as the top, or same as the bottom, and then left same as the right. And then there's the back. It sells a Waffle database sticker since I bought it from them. And there's the barcode and choking hazard warning stuff. All the applicable details for an NG box. Bring this lovely model into view, and I'll try to be a little more in-depth with this review than when I unboxed this back in August of 2022. The first ever video that I filmed in college. So kind of nice to come back to this model and get a nice closer look at it. But just look how gorgeous this thing is. This Tristar is just amazing. I need to get more of these things because they are so incredible. And hopefully by the time this video comes out, I will have already been on a Tristar at this point because they do have one in Kansas City. It's an ex-PSA one, actually, that they have sitting there at the Kansas City International Airport. Starting off at the front, we've got the gray nose cone, and we've got an anti-black, anti-glare nose shield there. The cockpit windows, and then we have a little fleet code there, which is just the numbers of the registration. Try to get a little bit closer on that, and yes, that is the case, 41012. Pitot tubes and some various panel details, and then we have the L1 door along with the beginning of the red sheet line. Little antenna up there on the top, and then we have the TWA logo and a small 1011 sticker just underneath that on the bare metal. There's a nose gear and nose gear door right there, looking really good. And I'll move it to the back here. We've got the L2 door. So right up here you'd have your first class stuff, all your first class cabin and first class lounges and all that fun stuff. You see all kinds of little details printed on there, which is pretty cool. I like the little light there on the edge of the wing there. And you can also see a little tiny antenna right there. And then we'll move back, we've got the L3 door, and then a very tiny L4 door right there. And then you'll see here, we've got 1011 on the tail, and then the registration to November 41012 printed, and then the very lovely TWA tail, which has an American flag printed on the top. You also see the lovely APU exhaust there as well, nicely molded by NG. Nice little front profile here of the 1011, a little bit off-center, but there you get a good idea of just how beautiful the Tristar looks from a front profile. Right side of the aircraft looking about the same, so go ahead and get a nice little zoom on it here. You can see all the little details in that crisp, clear 4K quality. Oh yeah, let's take a look at those beautiful Rolls-Royce RB211-22B engines. And that Tristar Experience one, I believe, has this same engine type. Yes, it does. And try to get it to focus on the engines. There we go. Look how beautiful that is. They just used some silver paint, but I imagine it would have been hard to polish that, so can't complain too much with that. Then there's the rear of the aircraft again, and the same tail details as before. Looking really nice on this TWA so far. We'll flip it underneath. We've got the lovely TWA Tristar details on the bottom, the polished underbelly here, along with this gray section. You can also see some luggage doors as well. Forgot to mention that. There's two on the back, one up front. Lovely details up there. And then we have up here on the top with the wings and everything. And you just have a couple printed details with some beacons and other lights and stuff. One antenna up there as well. Overall, a fantastic model, and these NG TriStars, they sell out quickly. Like, when they did the Delta TriStar around the same time that they made this TWA one, that sold out quickly, and I regret not buying it. And funny story, too, while I'm on the topic of TriStars, and of course the Delta ones that I mentioned earlier, there was one at the MSP Collectible Show last fall, and unfortunately somebody had already gotten to it by the time that I saw it, so I was just like, damn it. Wish I had gotten it sooner, but oh well, maybe next time. Hopefully there is one. But with that out of the way, let's go ahead and take a look at the real-life aircraft's history. So this aircraft first flew on June 3rd of 1973, and it was delivered later that month to TWA. And it flew with TWA for her entire life for about 21 years. Then it was stored in 1994, and then it got bought out by a couple other companies later on. General Aviation Technologies got it in January of 95, and then sometime after Nortec Repair bought it for some reason. Then it was broken up at the airport that it was stored at, Marana, I believe is how you pronounce it, in October of 1995. So the aircraft is no longer with us, but it still lives on in model form. And that'll do it for this episode of Retro Reviews. If you're watching this video and you live in the Kansas City area, please come on out to Airliners International 2024 right in Kansas City at the Hilton Kansas City Airport Hotel, June 26th through the 29th. The ballroom will open tomorrow. Noon for registered guests, 2 p.m. for the general public. So again, if you live in the Kansas City area, I highly, highly recommend coming on out because this convention is awesome. There's thousands upon thousands of items worth of aviation memorabilia ranging from die-cast model airplanes, safety cards, timetables, silverware, you name it, anything that you can place an airline logo on, it will be there for sale. And you can find a lot of cool gems as well. Just ask my friend Connor about it. He collects a lot of die-cast model airplanes and he's found some incredible models at incredible prices. So please come on out to Airliners International Kansas City, especially if you are in the Kansas City area. If you're a little ways out, you know, maybe you can weigh that option yourself. But again, if you're in Kansas City, please come on out. It's up at the Hilton Kansas City Airport Hotel around exit 12 Interstate 29. So if you know your way up there, then you'll be able to get up there pretty quickly. But I'll link the Airliners International website in the description of this video if you want some more details on the convention itself and where we're going for 2025, because as I record this, I don't know where we're going next year yet. I'm recording this in late April, and coincidentally on the day that I'm recording this, they announced all the tours and everything, so very excited about what's to come for the channel, and you'll be seeing all kinds of fun and exciting content as I come back from Airliners International. Expect a special announcement video on Sunday. That's right, this coming Sunday, I will have a very special announcement. And you'll be seeing a very special guest here on the channel, so stay tuned for that. With that being said, that is the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Come on out to Airliners International 2024 in Kansas City, or 2025, wherever we're going next year. And I will see you in the next video.